Well, California certainly has plenty to love. Sunshine, warm weather, national parks. So why are so many people leaving? The U-Haul Growth Index analyzes one-way customer transactions. And the latest report shows the state ranks last with the greatest out-migration for the sixth consecutive year. I checked into this data, talked to experts, and looked into the trends here in San Diego.
The U-Haul data is just people who use U-Haul, right? So it's just important to keep that in mind. It's not that California doesn't have a large exodus of people.
That's Eric McGee, a policy director and senior fellow at the Public Policy Institute of California. He reports that the state's high cost of living is a key driver of this out-migration.
It's just too expensive to live here. And so if we brought down the cost of living, I think you would probably see more people moving in. We're not in a situation in California where we're losing people because they really don't want to live here anymore. It's more just that they can't afford to live here.
The Institute also says partisanship now shapes the state's migration as well, with those moving out of the state more likely to be Republican and those moving in more likely to be Democratic. A claim that political commentator, Denver-based attorney, and California native Marlo Greer agrees with.
Love it when I get to come back to San Diego. And I find that when I'm on the plane flying out, I have talked to a lot of people when I tell them, I would love to come back to California. And they're like, oh, I would love to leave. And so, well, why? Why is it that you want to leave? And universally, what I hear is taxes.
Bill Fulton with the Center for Housing Policy and Design at UC San Diego tells me that more people are leaving California to move to other states than people are moving from other states to California.
That trend has accelerated in the last few years, particularly since the beginning of COVID. We see half of the net migration going to Texas. Just because a lot of people are moving to Texas from California doesn't mean nobody's moving from Texas to California. The number of people moving out is growing. The number of people moving in is not shrinking.
While the state overall is seeing people leave, that's not quite the case for the San Diego region. Fulton reports that in the last 3 years, San Diego has added more population than any other county in the state except Riverside, and the vast majority of that growth has taken place in the city of San Diego.
That may be because the city has made it easier to build housing, and there's been a lot of housing built in recent years.
And between 2022 and 2024, Fulton reports that San Diego County added 43,000 residents, about 12% of California's total growth. Fulton says 72% of that increase was in the city of San Diego. And between 2022 and 2025, the city added more than 30,000 people, pushing the population past 1.4 million for the first time ever.
I mean, I would definitely like all my kids to stay here in San Diego County, but realistically, they just can't afford
the cost of living
it's
up there.
It's tough.